Hi everybody, this is Andy Chan. Welcome back to my channel. It is January 31st. So, I want to talk about Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I'm going to start doing some more media with them because I've always been a big fan of theirs, and I was trying to promote this school before COVID. And of course, and unfortunately, COVID happened and everything fell apart. But when I visit northern Vietnam, usually, this was one of the first schools that I bring up. So, uh, hopefully, in the next couple of days, I will be able to contact them and do some more recordings with KPU staff, and just to give people a better sense of what the school is like. Uh, at a very high level, they're located in the lower mainland of British Columbia. So they have a campus in Richmond, the main campus in Surrey, and a couple of other places. They have 140 programs. So if you're from Asia, I think the it's set up a little differently there because I realize a lot of schools, for example, in Vietnam, you will see things like the University of Electrical Engineering. So one institution teaching one program. In Canada, it's quite a bit different. It's more of the, I guess, the North American or the UK model where you have one institution teaching multiple programs. And in this case, Qualent teaches 140 of them. So I typically try to cover too much, but in this video, just want to talk about the postgraduate work permit. A lot of you know a postgraduate work permit is open work permit after you graduate from a particular program. So let me just navigate to that page really quick. Okay, so this is the Kwantlen page, and I think, so I've got a PDF file here, but I'll just manually navigate there so you can follow along. Okay, about the postgraduate work permit, I think it's this one. They got a lot of links. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I'll click on this one after this one. So here's the postgraduate work permit page, and at a very high level, what is postgraduate work permit? It allows international students who have completed a program from a DLI such as Kwantlen to work. It is an open work permit, so you're not tied down to a particular employer. What you are tied down is the length of time, which is on this link here. So if you study for a program that's up to a bachelor's degree, your length of postgraduate work permit it'll be the same length as the program. However, if your program is greater than 2 years, and I know some visa officers they get a little sticky about this, but anyways, if it's over 2 years, the postgraduate work permit length is 3 years. So that's a really nice benefit because I'm sure a lot of you, after studying Canada and living here for a while and working, you may try to become a permanent resident. So the extra year is really important. Okay, so again, if the program was greater than 2 years, your postgraduate work permit is 3 years. Okay, that's really important. So I'm gonna leave this text up. But what I found really interesting is this, and now again I'm jumping way ahead, but here's the PDF of all the programs that are eligible for postgraduate work permit. So not every program they teach qualifies for a postgraduate work permit. You have to follow this PDF. So I'm going to leave a link to this, and actually I'll just leave a link to the KPU website, and you can just navigate around on your own. So here's all the various programs, and there's this PDF file has 2 pages. So all these programs, the Bachelor of Business Administration and Accounting, Entrepreneurial Leadership, and then I like to focus on the Faculty of Health and the Faculty of Sciences for the following reason. As an Asian, as an East Asian, I sympathize with you and your parents if you're coming all the way to Canada you want to have an employable skill. So I'm not saying business school is not employable, but it's a little more challenging. I think you'll find um, I think you'll find employment opportunities in some of these other areas to be a little easier, and not only that, if you if you go into a program and if, say you graduate from like business, but you can't find a job in that same field, each job type in Canada is categorized. And there's some jobs that don't qualify for points in an express entry application. So I'll talk about that in another video. So you have to keep that in mind too. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a link to this, but the other thing I'm gonna do is this. What I did was I went into AI, and please, do your own research. Look up the employment options for each of these. But what I did was I told AI to evaluate every single program and look at the job prospects. So I'm gonna leave this up, and I'm gonna summarize this and post this online too, because I think this is a very valuable document. So I'm going to post a link to this, and I'm going to summarize this. But you can actually just go out on your own, look at the employment opportunities of each of these jobs in Canada and in your home country. So, if you come to Canada, you spend all this money. I want to make sure that the people I deal with have a rewarding time in Canada, and you create a skill that you can take away with you that sets you up for life. Okay, so again, I'm gonna leave this information up for everybody to see, and again, you could generate this on your own too. But it's very interesting where it follows the zip code, which is these codes here, and it talks about the employment opportunities. So feel free to read through these, and also look it up on your own in Canada and your home country. And I think if you are looking for a program to build your career upon, I think this thought process will be very valuable. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. And just to quickly summarize, I talked about Kwantlen Polytechnic University. It's one institution in the Vancouver area with 140 programs. Many of those programs qualify the graduates to receive an open work permit up to a certain point in time. And what I've done is I've provided the PDF file um, of all the programs that qualify for a postgraduate work permit. You can go up to the Kwantlen Polytechnic website, grab this on your own. But what I've also did was I asked AI to do an evaluation of the career prospects. I also encourage you to look this up in your home country and the job prospects in Canada too, so you have a better idea of where you should be investing your time and your parents' money. Okay, thank you so much. And in the next few, I guess in the next few weeks, I'll be creating some more media with Kwantlen, because I had a very good discussion with them, and I'm hoping to do a site visit and talk to them in person. Take care. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.